Good morning. Let me face you towards me. That would be better, wouldn't it? So, good morning. Happy Sunday. I hope you've all been having a great holiday weekend and really enjoying yourselves. So, we're definitely off Christmas now. So, today I'm going to use the Celebrate Sunflowers set. So, before I do that, let me remind you that there's a new catalogue coming out on the 4th of January. I've seen it, I've got some stuff, and it's really great. So you're going to love it. So if you would like a catalogue, just, it costs $5, and then you get a $5 coupon back on your first order. So if you need one, just let me know. Also, if you share this, if you would share this video, I will put you into my raffle. And I have, oh yes, Ema won last week's raffle, so I will be sending her a little something. So this is your chance to get something for free. It'll be probably a little embellishment that I have knocking around. So what else? I'm going to make 3 cards, and if you want the pieces to make the 3 cards, place an order with me of $25 and I will send them to you. Okay, so now let me change glasses so I can see what I'm doing. And I will turn you down. I'll push you back first. There's my, obviously my inks. But I learned that it was probably better to show you the inks than to show you the light above your head, which is a bit off. So it's a little bit sunny today, so we're going to have some weird looks. So anyway, this is what we're going to make today. So this, I don't know if you can see it, that it's really glittery, courtesy of Wink of Stella. So this is just a very simple card using this stamp, and there's also a whole load of dies in the bundle. So that's the first one. Then I decided, I haven't done tone on tone for ages, and I thought this would be a really good opportunity to do tone on tone. And this is Bumblebee paper, and I used the Versamark to do the tone on tone, and Bumblebee paper, and so on and so on. And this is from, the Let's Celebrate You is from the Celebrate Sunflowers set. And then this one is a little different. I don't know if you notice when I open these up, but there are a couple of dies that do not have an image to go with it. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to make a card with these two, because it's probable that people won't even notice them, because you look at this and then you think, oh, I can cut it out. But actually, you can make a card with it. And I'm giving you a little sneak peek. And I think you're actually wonky. Hang on, let me put you flat. There you go. Sneak peek of some new embellishments. They're obviously called Ladybug trinkets. Yeah, surprise, right? And you get 20 of these little beauties, and I think they're rather cute. So that's it. That's what we're going to make today. So we're going to start. Well, actually, I'm going to make it slightly different, because I realized as I made this one a lot earlier than the other two. This is Just Jade card base. This is Bumblebee. So I thought, why don't I do all new colours, or newish colours? So I've decided to make this one out of Bumblebee just to see how it goes, and we'll find out together, right? This could be fun. So as I've shown you before, if you do order from me $25 and therefore earn a free packet, this is what you would get. So yeah, I like to package mine the same way, because it keeps it all together and clean and doesn't get ruined by something I've done later. So you take it out to the first card base, and then you move that out of the way, and here's our piece that we're going to stamp this on, and then we're going to cut it out. So what I did was I used my Stamparatus because honestly, because I had mislaid my biggest block, so I couldn't fit it on an E-block, so I thought I'll just use the Stamparatus. Oops, just push that off, yeah, so I can pick it up. I'll just use the Stamparatus so that I don't have to go searching through my craft room for, where did I put it? Actually, it doesn't matter, does it? Yeah, that's good enough. I know it's in here somewhere, but where? I'm really not sure. So anyway, this time, this card was done in Mango Melody, and I'm gonna do Bumblebee, and we're gonna see how it looks when I can get it open. Here we go. So let's ink that up. And just gently well, it's a good thing I did the Stamparatus, isn't it? So we need some more, well, pretty much everywhere. So let's concentrate on that bit because that was the bit where it didn't transfer very well. Ah, that's perfect. Now take this out. Lay that down again, and here's the fun bit. Yeah, so now I'm going to cut it out. Okay, there we go. So my 1, 2, and that one. Now, here's the only really tricky piece. You get the cutout. There we go. And you've got to figure out where it goes. I tend to look for this piece, which I'm thinking is actually off the paper because I can't see it. Yes, this is going to be the hard bit. Okay, so let's try and, so there's a big gap there, right? So, no, it's not that one, is it? Yes, it is. So if you look for the big gap, and then you can see this kind of longer piece here, and that's how it fits together. So, because I decided to have it go off the edge, I thought I'd actually missed that piece. So, okay, and let's just cut this one out. Don't need that yet. I wanted to go through the big shot again. Oh, sorry, the stamping and embossing machine. There we are. So that's how you line that up. And now I've got my partial. Let's move this out of the way. As you can see, it's really, really portable. I love it. It's I'm crafting on a card table, that's 33 inches square, and so I don't have a lot of space for things like that, but this is, oh, there it is. Lose my head if it wasn't on. So what I did, moved a bit, but that's okay. I got this out. This is the Wink of Stella, and I gave it some glitter, and what it did was that it actually moved some of the ink around. So as you can see, what I've done is got a little bit of ink on it, because this moves the ink a bit, and so you can just do this. It's not as bright as the Mango Melody, but I think it's going to work out really well. So, and the glitter is just awesome. Yep. I guess I should be doing this bit too. Now on the previous one, I actually got blends out and I started, just do the edges of that because I don't need all of it, but it's better to do more and not need it than need it and not have done it. Which is a bit of a quote from True Romance, I think, except they were talking about guns then rather than Wink of Stella, but hey, it all comes out right. Okay. It's kind of easy colouring because you want it everywhere, so it doesn't matter. There we are. So you've got this nice glittery piece. And while we got this out, I think this needs to be glittery too. You can never have too much glitter, so my friends tell me. And this is the kind of glitter I like because it doesn't fall off anything. So we're going to put that about there. We're going to put that in the middle. Oh yeah, this is much better than the other one. And then I'm going to put this away before I put my fingers in it. And I'm going to stamp the sentiment because oddly for me, this is a, well, I don't know if you can call it a one layer card because I've got these cutouts, but there's no popped up sentiment. So let's do that before we stick this on, in case, just in case there's some kind of accident and it doesn't come out right. Then we can just use another. Hold that down. I think about there. Oh, that's so crisp. I just re-inked my early espresso because this morning it was, or yesterday it was really not doing much for it. And it drank up the ink quite severely. Oh, talking of which, the Versamark, you've probably all been doing lots of gold and silver embossing for your Christmas cards. You might want to think about re-inking your Versamark. I know mine is definitely was in need of it. I do heat embossing the rest of the year, but there's a lot more of it going on when it's Christmas. So I'm just going to, so why am I using that? I don't need that one for this. This is gonna stick it down better. I think I've got pretty much every adhesive we've ever had, or feels like it. And I still haven't finished all of them up yet, so I've got some seal, I've got some leftover snail. It's So yeah, it's quite useful. And then we're going to use the Pick Me Up tool. I use this for kind of a non-crafting reason. Yes, when I opened a Christmas card, I managed to knock one of the sequins off, and I couldn't pick it up off the floor, so I went and got my Take Your Pick tool, picked it up, put it back on the card, and then I could display it. It's a very useful tool with all its different ends, I mean. So let's put one about there. Another one, let's see, how about there? And one there, I think. Yes, there we go. So, what do you think? And this one is paler. This one has a bit more orange and maybe stands out more, but yeah, I think they both came out pretty well. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, go down to the card base. Here we go. So let me show you again what number two is. This is my tone on tone. So what we need first is this piece, and I'll just move this over there, and oh yes, this needs to be cleaned. Okay. This handy roll of kitchen towel lives in my craft room, or by my craft table, I should say, I suppose. Right, so where's my, here it is. I've got my Castella down there, so this way. So I think it's going to be about there. Yes, it was. So put that one there, and I'll put that one there, and I'll move that out of the way and get my first mark. So I did re-ink it a bit, but I found it wasn't coming out as dark as I liked, so that's why I decided to use the Stamparatus so that I can go back and redo it if necessary. So that's a little on the pale side. I want it to really stand out like that one. So I'm going to go in again and just add more, like so. Hold it down for a bit, let it really have a chance to transfer. Ah, yes, that's what I'm looking for. Much better. So then I can move this magnet and where am I going to put this one? This one can come down here, and this one can be there. Just make sure you keep them apart, right? I haven't had them snap together yet, and I'm hoping never to have, because, oh, what did I do? I don't remember, maybe it was this side I did it. Yes, that's right. So ink this one up. I'd forgotten how lovely this technique is. It's a bit pale too. Yes. Maybe only so much can transfer. I don't know. It just seems odd though. Nothing else would need 2 goes. Oh, lovely, 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 lovely. Now push push you down here and you up there. That's good. And then move it to this. Well, actually, I'm going to ink it up first. And put it in here. And we'll get one down here. Which isn't that important, to be honest, because it's going to be covered, mostly covered up. But I'm still going to give it another go because, well, just because. There we are. Looks good. And then I'm going to turn this around and get the leaf. Just give it a touch more. I think I'm going to need another bottle of the refill. Right, so that is good to go. Just push that out of the way and then move this out of the way also. And then I am going to fill in some of the areas with these but as I say, this isn't that important because it won't really be seen much. So yeah, I think that is good. Move that out of the way and then bring in the rest of the pieces. So that's going to go across here. I carefully put this here to remind me to not forget about it, as has happened previously, as you know. So let's glue this down to its mat. Like so. Then we should do our that way. I don't know why I'm wonky today. Hang on. Oh, it's my chair is wonky. Okay, fine. I'm going to do the Let's Celebrate You again. This time on a stitched rectangle die. Perfect. And I'm going to try something. Well, I tried it before, but I'm going to try this differently. So here's my, that's where it's going to go. I'm going to, hang on, get that out of the way. I'm going to add some glue to this. So, and then I'm going to think, okay, I'm going to need it about that far in. So I'm going to stick the ribbon across there, like so. Then I can, it's not quite straight. Then I can put it on here and not have to worry about the ribbon at the moment, but put it about like so. And then we're going to put this, oh, here's a spare one for later. I'm going to put this on here. But first, well, all we need to do is, I've got my glue down. So now look back on the front, and it needs to be straight. Needs to be there, and this one needs to be like so. So this method seems to be helping me not do it all on the back and then find it wasn't straight. So this is definitely a good way of doing it. As long as you're not popping it up, because, well, I suppose you could still do that. So there we go. And then I just need a little bow. And so much easier when I'm not on camera. I don't know why. I don't believe it worries me being on camera, but the bows do go better. It's so funny. But it came out fine in the end. Now, I have a little tip about your glue dots. As you can see, I've used a lot of them. In fact, looks like I'm almost out. But this is a little too big. So what I do is I start at the bottom and start by kind of rolling it up. So it's slightly rolled up the glue dot. I didn't have to touch it. My fingers are not sticky. And there we go. Number 2. Which leaves us with this little beauty. Pull them out of the sun so you can see it all sunny. I do love these little things, they're so cute. So much fun. So let's pull in the stuff we need here. So we'll just keep all the greenery and this piece. And then I'll put them over here. And then I need my scrap piece of paper. And I'm going to put some of that there. So, can't remember what we've got here. One. This is Just Jade and this is Shaded Spruce. So we've got 4 of those. Okay. I thought I could squish that one a bit so it's slightly. Now I'm just going to put little dots. Well, that wasn't quite the idea. I was going to put little dots on the back. Yes, thank you. So I don't have to squeeze and have a nasty splodge come out when I'm just looking for a little dot. So I do that. So now we're going to put that about there. I want to put it together a bit because then it will look slightly different from some of the others. So let's put this one in. Okay. Put him there. Yep. Then I think we'll do one of these. Just Jade. Oop, that's a big blob. Okay. Let's put that one right there. And then let's make this one a bit different. Let's chop this leaf off. Okay, then we've got 3 left. Okay. done the last piece because he's going to be a short one. So here we are. And this one will go leaning over that way. Maybe not. It's going to go there. And then this one goes on the end, obviously. So oh, it looks like I squeezed out enough glue this time. When I was making it the first time, I had to keep going back and adding more. So I think I overdid it this time. I think I'll carefully wrap that up and get rid of it before I glue everything else to it. So here we go. This is what we've got, and just need to go along and trim the edges. Like so. Now we bring in the mat of shaded spruce. Hope you all had a great holiday. I gotta say I'm very lucky. My brother is currently, I think, making breakfast, ready for when I'm done. The two of us both cook, so it's quite easy to get everything done, but sometimes it's nice to just have it put in front of you, isn't it? He's doing kind of a full English, I think, or fullish English. Bacon, eggs, sausage, tomatoes, mushrooms. Probably won't need to eat again today. Which will save me some time. Okay, so this says thanks a bunch. So I'm going to use this one. And hopefully have it nice and straight there. That's not very good. However, I have a spare. But first, let me sort this out a bit. Here we are. Maybe put my ink pad down square would help. It was kind of on a bit of an angle. Oh, phew. I only have one spare. So, that's that. I've got my piece of ribbon. And we'll glue this to it again. This is a really fun set, and I've only really played with a little of it. I really meant to play with more with the dies, but then when I saw these, I realised that most people would miss them, so I thought I really ought to do something with them. I think I've just glued this down. No, all right. So, but I really wanted to cut out a sunflower, and there's so much to play with. I might play a bit more this afternoon. So let's put put this down. Don't think we need quite that much excess. Okay. I think maybe I shouldn't have glued the, I don't know what I did wrong, but yeah, not enough fingers around. So there we go. Oh, here it is. Thought I'd lost it. So there we are. And then the final touch. Yes, when I can find them. Okay. I know I pulled them out because I showed them to you. So, I cleverly put one bolt of ribbon on top of it. Okay. So, these fit beautifully onto a glue dot. So I just put it on top of a glue dot, press him down, and then pull him up, and there you go. He's got a glue dot on him. So try not to get it stuck to your fingers like that. There we are. And then we need another one because he needs friends, I think. There we go. Have we got a nice little, oh no, he's the wrong way up. Let's hide him down here. And the third one can be flying to join his friends or something. And we'll put him right about there. So let's review what we've made today. Well, at least we're now all in the dark rather than the half sun. So this is what I've made today. As I said, if you would like to get a package of the pieces that you need to make this, the card pieces, just spend $25 with me and I'll send them to you. Also, if you share this video, I'll put you in my raffle for next Sunday, and someone will win and get a little something from me. So do check back to see if you've done that, whether you've won or not, so that I can get your address and send you your prize. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this, particularly this rather unusual take on the Celebrate Sunflowers. So I hope to see you next Sunday. What am I doing? I'm getting confused about the days already. From having, Friday off. It's completely messing with me. You're lucky I turned up on the right day. So anyway, I hope to see you next Sunday at 11, where I have no idea what I'm going to be making yet because I haven't planned it. So have a really great rest of the day and a Happy New Year. Thank you. Goodbye.